Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. The Indian Super League is just giving us surprises after surprises, and yet again we saw a very good intense match between two teams who are still in the race for the playoff positions. FC Goa, the home team who have been, very inconsistent this season, came up against a very defensively resolute Chennaiyin FC at Bambolim. And once again, we saw that, Chennaiyin FC are having a very clear game plan. They sit deep and hit teams on the counter attack. But unfortunately, they have scored only 9 goals this season, and their attacking prowess is in the form of, Vasquez, who has just made a move back from, Jamshedpur FC. And along with Murzaev, I was expecting that they would play in a standard 4-4-2 formation, and that's what exactly they did. And they came up against a very differently playing FC Goa, who have some quality players like Noguera, Jorge Ortiz, and they also have the likes of Devendra who can, create all kinds of problems for the opponent's defense. And, once you saw the kickoff, you saw that, every time FC Goa had the ball, they were not able to break down and go in behind Chennai FC's defense because, the defense is so solid. You have players like Jerry who are so composed on the ball, and every time, Chennai FC was trying to go on the break, FC Goa were there to nullify their threat. And that is all down to Derek Pereira and how his coaching staff have identified the opponent's weaknesses and how they have tackled with all kinds of threats which the opposition gives at them. So if the first half was more even Stevens, I would have seen probably 1 or 2 goals. But that's how football is, and at the right moments, if you take those opportunities, you always have a great opportunity to find the back of the net. And FC Goa did come quite close in 1 or 2 occasions, and Devjit, the goalkeeper for Chennai FC, made some of crucial saves, and I would say that he has been in very good form since he has replaced Vishal Kait between the sticks. And in the first half, Chennai FC were not creating much. They did keep the possession of the ball well, but it was not very penetrative. And Anirudh Thapa and along with Edwin Vanspol in midfield were working their socks off. They had to cover Noguera, they had to take care of Edu Bedia, and even Glenn Martins had a shot in the first half, which usually is a very big surprise. And Jorge Ortiz also came very close, but they couldn't beat Devjit. So I just saw a very resolute team in Chennai FC in the first half, and in the second half, as soon as it started, FC Goa were on the attack straight away. And that is something which we have seen with every team. As soon as the second half starts in the Hero ISL, in any match, you see that one team starts with a higher level of intensity, and it all comes down to the halftime team talk and the way the manager approaches the situation. And even if you are not in the ascendancy, you want to make sure that you are not giving your opponents enough time on the ball or enough space to create those penetrative passes. And FC Goa were really clinical in the previous matches, but somehow I think they lacked that kind of quality in the final third to break through Chennai FC. And I was still expecting that it can be a nil-nil, it can be a very boring stalemate, but once again, Jorge Ortiz, the man for the big occasion, steps up for FC Goa and rifles in a shot from, I think it was 30 yards, which kind of loops in behind Devjit and it goes into the back of the net. So that is a very well deserved goal. It came in the 82nd minute, and all the pressure was created by FC Goa. Chennai FC had only one chance, and I think that too was parried away by Naveen, the replacement goalkeeper for Dheeraj Singh. And that is something which Chennai FC have not been clinical in. They introduced Lalingzwala, Changte, and also introduced some key players in the midfield. And I think the Polish striker Lucas also came on for Vasquez. but it didn't work because they didn't have enough legs in the midfield to create those penetrative runs and push forward for the winner. And FC Goa were always looking quite dominant in the second half, and once again Jorge Ortiz deserves a lot of credit because he has been the focal point up top, not being so physical, but his runs are so clever. And whenever you have such players in your team, you need to take the advantage of those situations. And FC Goa is one such team who can possibly push for a playoff spot. They are just, I think, 5 points away from the top, and from the first team to the eighth team in the Hero ISL table, you see that there is only a difference of 5 points. That's how competitive this league has become this season, and I just expect many more twists and turns before we confirm the final four for the playoffs. So, guys, please let me know what are your thoughts both about FC Goa as well as Chennaiyin FC. Which of these teams will progress to the playoffs? It's all down to the fag end of the season, and I'm expecting some really good matches. So please put in your thoughts in the comment section, and for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.